I'm Bryant Burke, call sign Falstaff.
I'm William Burke, call sign Hotspur.
We're here today at the sawmill, our home and sometime airsoft field, to be on Last TV with the tactical gear review. Brisk April, Kentucky morning at the Sawmill Airsoft Field, also known as our home. I'm Bryant Burke, call sign Falstaff.
This is William Burke, call sign Hotspur.
We're here on Last TV to do a little technical gear review. Just generally shoot the shit about what we like playing with. So, William, if you want to go through a few of your items.
Start with the KWA KM4 RIS. It's been a wonderful gun. It's rock solid.
Take two, they're small.
Yeah. Did some additional Magpul angled foregrip, Magpul flip up sights to replace the red dot that I didn't really like. Cut the front triangular sight off because that was just getting in the way of everything. Didn't work real well with the red dot and just caught on a bunch of brush, so it went away. Did a mock suppressor. I haven't done a longer barrel yet, but I may. It looks kind of cool and makes it sound good. Just something fun to have.
Both of these guns, this is another KWA KM4 RIS, came off of eBay, secondhand. Both of them were virtually new, and a whole lot less than retail. So I'm not telling people anything they probably don't already know, but shop around. There are a lot of people who get into the sport and then get right back out of it. Their gear is barely used and a whole lot cheaper than new.
And sometimes it comes with a whole bunch of extra stuff. Case, magazine, or magazines, unjamming rod, battery, a whole bunch of nice stuff.
And so far, in buying stuff secondhand, we've not had any problems. Everything's worked exactly the way it was supposed to. So that has worked pretty well. One thing we did buy, almost exclusively new, are the KWA K120 mags. They seem to work the best with these guns and seem virtually indestructible. We've been wagering on whether you could run one over with the truck and it still work, so we may try that a little later in the video. Okay. So, what else you got over there?
KWA Beretta M9 PTP. Again, another rock solid product from KWA. Has great range, great accuracy, just a phenomenal pistol. They are a bit pricey, but they're well worth it.
I don't have mine on me, but I also have a KWA PTP 1911 that, again, got secondhand on eBay. Did add a couple of new mags, which are pretty high, but it's really durable, dependable product. We've been real happy with all the KWA stuff. I know there are other good manufacturers out there, but we've stuck with that one. I think that pretty much covers the guns. You want to talk some more about the rest of your gear?
Yeah, we both did flat hops in them to finish out with the guns real quick. The 2GX hop up and bucking was, it was okay, but just did a flat internal bucking and a flat hop up nub, and it has made a wonderful difference in range and accuracy. So.
And we both have been running standard 9.6s. We may get into MOSFET in one of these and trying a LiPo, but so far have been real happy just with the standard NiCad batteries. They seem to last and seem to work pretty well.
signed up for this. Basic, just plate carrier. The one catch with this plate carrier, it was custom made. Made it here at the Sawmill Winery. Found some measurements, got some fabric, a couple days of head scratching and sewing, and got a plate carrier. My dad did most of the work on the plate carrier. I did some of the shoulder pads and accessories. I'd say 90% of the pouches are LVT, or no, yeah, LVT is what they're going by, which is the London Bridge, and they're phenomenal. They're durable, they close, they stay attached, they're great. Battle belt, primarily got it for the pistol and the Blackhawk Serpa holster, which the Serpa holster is great. It doesn't come out unless you really want it to, and when it comes out, when you want it to, it's effortless. I've run, crawled, jogged, walked, never had any issues with it, so it is just great.
Do you have a Velcro retainer on your pistol to keep the mag in?
Not at this moment. That's something I need to do. $40 or $35. They're expensive enough not to lose.
That was another cheat we worked out, just to take a small strip of Velcro and tuck one side under the grip on the right, one side under the grip on the left, so they'll fold across, leave a little tab that you can grab, and that way your mag can't work itself loose. First time I fielded my pistol, I lost a mag in the field. Just because the button got hit, out it went. So, real cheap cheat there. On this gun, I've got the same kind of thing, because I've seen too many people drop butt plates. That's just a piece of 1/8" coyote bungee cord tied in a loop. It's easy to slide off. Hands are cold enough not to work when you need to get in and out, but it's secure enough that it won't just catch on something and pop off and disappear. And I've never really been able to feel the lump there. So, just tricks to keep your gear secure. I'm sure everybody's got them, but those are two of ours.
In terms of magazines, with the K120s, mag pulls. These London Bridge pouches hold on to the magazines very tightly, partially because they're new, but the magazines do not like to come out unless you want them to, and sometimes not even then. So the mag pulls are a great addition to reloading faster, whether you're indoors or outdoors. Just generally helps. I generally carry about 10 magazines. I've gone through about 8 at a time before I got killed. Grenades are always a plus. Clearing rooms, mainly indoor stuff, but some outdoor forts. On my back, I've got a water carrier that I put together out of side plate pockets. Some more custom-made pouches there. And a IFAK, a real one for injuries, but then also bandages for in-game medicing. What else? I think that's about it.
Turn back around for just a second. One thing that we've done, and Liam's got his bandage in a grenade pouch here. You see the red tape, just to make it obvious that it's medical supplies. I've got mine ace bandage into 40 mil grenade pouches,
which are generally worthless for everything else. I've also got some, they're not marked, but where the bottom is open, you can reach in and pull the bandage out the bottom without having to open the pouch. So it makes medicing much faster.
And you can use tape, or I just sewed some cheap red fabric on these, so it's a little more durable to mark them for what they are. Let's see. What else you got?
Baofeng UV5R radios.
Yep.
Extended battery, extended antenna. They're great. They're clear. They're some homemade paracord handcuffs that work pretty well. Spare batteries there. Yep. basic military issue revision Locust goggles. Again, found them on eBay, new for a better deal than most places have. Tinted lenses are nice. The Cyclone Mic fan does a wonderful job of keeping away fog late at night or on the humid days, so that's nice. Helmet's just good in general, no longer because of the suppressor, so I just carry it as a knife. And the magazines. That's about it.
Sounds good. One other item that we used on the last op, which was Fallen Sun 2 at RU, hosted by the Louisville Task Force, were cheap plastic stopwatches. That game had a 5-minute bleed-out time. If you're talking 1 minute, maybe even 2, I can count it out pretty easily in my head. Once you get
5
past
minutes,
2,
no.
it could be 10, it could be 5. So the cheap watches were $2 a piece.
Yeah.
Pull them out, start your time. And that way, always knew exactly what the time was. They can also be useful in objective taking, to carry your own timepiece to know how long you've held something. What else we got?
I think that's about it. Internal knee pads. They're easier to run with. That's really about everything.
Yeah.
And they're great, durable pouches. These on the front of my plate carrier have been on there for a while. There's smoke grenade powder, some blood, some other stuff on them that probably shouldn't be on them.
That was a hangnail that got all that blood on it.
Actually, it was knuckle got caught on a chain link fence. But the color's still holding. And they look pretty good. They work well.
Radio pouch, I made this to fit the Baofeng with the extended battery. It's a prototype at best. It's not perfect, but it fits the radio nicely, protects it well. Got a pouch up in here that I can carry my earpiece in when I don't have it in. And then on the face, got Jim Harper to thank for the patch there, the tactical beard operator. That's awesome. But because there doesn't seem to be Velcro where you want it for patches and things like that, this is just basically just a Molly piece of Velcro that you can attach anywhere, slap your patches on it. If you change your rig, you can pop it loose, put it someplace else. Again, you know, if you've got the ability to sew just a little bit, you can do a lot with adapting your gear.
You're making your own pouches and plate carriers.
For good or ill. The first thing that I really got into making was the kilt that I'm wearing. And I wanted one for last Halloween for a steampunk party. And decided I could get one that I could wear playing airsoft as well. But once I looked at the prices of the retail Tactikilts and other things like that, I decided I could make one. Found the plans online, put it together, and I haven't added, I've seen some with Molly on them, pockets on them, haven't added any of that, I've just run it straight like this, but it's a nice experience to play that way. Very, very freeing. So, one more item while you're still recording. Doesn't have anything specifically to do with airsoft.
Until you put your Magpul stickers on it.
Until you put your Magpul stickers on it. I don't have any on mine. But this is the best portable coffee cup that I have ever discovered, and I've tried a lot. It's a Stanley, a little bit pricey, built like their thermos bottles. It's got a spring-loaded top. It does not spill. Just lay it on the car seat next to you, throw it at people, and they think it's going to fly everywhere. Hit the button, and it goes, and it keeps stuff hot most of the day.
Makes getting up for those early airsoft games easier.
Shameless plug for Stanley products there. How's that?
One more thing you may not have talked about, just real briefly. You two have very different boots on.
Yes, we do. I think that Liam's boots are probably much more appropriate for the rest of his garb.
Standard pair of Vibram, size 12 combat shoes. Gore-Tex, so they're waterproof. Get a little bit hot in the summer, but I'd rather have them warm and dry in the winter. So they're quite comfortable.
Yeah. Mine are a 30-year-old pair of hunting boots that
They go with the kilt nicely.
basically they go with the kilt. They don't give as much support as combat boots or even as hiking boots, but I found that they keep my feet good and dry and protect the lower part of my leg. As you can see, I don't wear the kilt in true Scottish fashion. I do wear a pair of long underwear underneath. So everything we've done with it that I've worn it, it's been pretty chilly.
Cold.
So, but I don't know that I would go traditional style and